That's all. So that's all that this means. That everything that you see, everything that you hear, you deny ownership over it. So you come up with a big fat idea and you don't say, this is my idea. Yeah. Even if it is yours, you don't say that. You say, this came from my teacher, if you want to say something. Like this. So you deny ownership to everything. A better thing, and that is why we invent the trick of crediting it to somebody. It's very difficult to deny ownership over something that you do. So instead, you hand over ownership to somebody else. That's why Krishna says, hand it over to me. You know? So you hand it over. That means the good and the bad, not just the good part.
Is this where it is thank God? Phrase thank God?
What?
Is like this phrase thank God or something that's right?
Yeah, sure.
Right, say thank God.
Yeah. Thank God. And give it up to Jesus. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, that's what it means. That's what that term means. So you got to give it up, and give up all the good and give up all the bad too. That's one thing that we don't do. Sometimes very conscientious people who are on the path, whatever they are, Christians, Hindus, Muslims, whatever, they are able to give it up. The good that they do, they don't take pride over it, and they remain who they were, kind of thing. But they remain who they were, as in, what I mean is, they remember where they started. Like, you know what I mean? They don't give way to pride, because they're not feeding that pride. They're giving it up to a higher being. But even these people, many of them, they suffer emotionally because they're unable to give up their negative emotions to this higher being. They believe this higher being is so pure that you can only feed it positive stuff and thank you God and gratitude to God and flowers to God and dessert to God, but you cannot give impure stuff to God. It will not be accepted. But this is false. Actually, it is only a higher being in whose perception negativities and positivities become equal. So it is only a higher being to whom negativities can be fed in a healthy way. That is why we say Shiva consumes all the poison of the world, and you can feed him poison as an offering. He doesn't see the difference between a banana and poison. So only higher beings who achieve that level can be fed those negativities. You cannot feed it to a psychoanalyst. He'll go crazy after some time himself. Yeah. That's why every psychoanalyst is required by law to have another psychoanalyst. So, yeah. So you see.